everyone. We're gonna run over to this other property and get some strawberries planted over in that little urban lot. But first I want to show you the Indiana like fake strawberries that we have here in this area. And this is a pretty big area where I have strawberries by my house. Oh, let me get out of the shade. Alright, so these are strawberries, they're wild strawberries. They're pretty small. Obviously built different than one you get from the store. They don't really have any taste. These strawberries weren't here. Last year it was all grasses and all that, but you can see it's a great ground cover. It's still a great ground cover, but as far as for eating, they're still edible. They just don't taste very good. Not necessarily that they taste bad, they just don't taste as sweet as you would expect. Now these are the same kind of strawberries I'm going to plant over at that other property, and these are about ripe. And typically for this bush or bundle and that bundle, I've been taking the flowers off, and you'll see that the flowers are a different color. The color you want to see is white. They'll have white flowers. And a lot of times in the first year of planting your strawberries, you're going to want to just take that off and toss it, whatever. This will obviously turn to a strawberry. This will, if you can see that, starts a little, sun's going down here. But yeah, it'll turn into that flower, and then it'll kind of collapse in on itself after it gets pollinated. And it'll start to mature into a strawberry. And sometimes they're hiding away inside there, and it's not critical that you pick every single flower, but try to lessen the amount that actually go to fruit to about maybe 10 to 20%. That way the plant focuses on creating more leaves and runners to extend your total plant itself. So I'm going to run over to this other property and I'll show you a couple of places where I'm going to plant these other strawberries. One of the main reasons why I want to plant as many of those strawberries is if you see those wild strawberries, these propagated, purposely made strawberries, however you want to call them, the ones you can buy from the store, they put on a lot more fruit, but they still act as a great ground cover. And that's what I'm trying to do with a lot of my areas, and strawberries are great, and that they provide lots of food, especially like an Everbearing strawberry kind. Those are awesome. Like, it's the very beginning of August, and even those plants that I planted, when did I plant those? Not too long ago, in the spring I do believe. No, I planted those in the fall, and they're already, they've been trying to produce flowers and fruit this whole year. So let me head on over to the other property and get these. I ordered 20 of these Everbearing, and I can plant each one singly, but we'll see. We'll take it out of the package. We'll see what we got.